welcome back to the video. This is Theresa M, aka 50 Plus 2013. Today I feel like it's a good day to cook this pizza because I was doing some cleaning up after the holidays and my island was perfectly cleared off, so I was able to take the pans out of the oven and store them up here. In the meantime, while I turn on the oven, I think I'll probably make some sugar cookies as well, or some chocolate chip cookies. I'm just going to take advantage of the fact that the oven is already on. Preheat to 400, so we're going to go ahead and do that. It's a nice day considering we had a few days of rain. Glad to be home. I spent a large majority of yesterday sleeping. I just couldn't wake up and I don't understand it, but I'm the type of person that will just go with the flow, knowing your body knows what it needs. So besides the cooking for one person video, I have been working on cleaning videos. So I have been cleaning up the apartment. It got pretty cluttered during the holiday time, after the holiday time, with me being away for the holidays and working in between. It says to preheat the oven 400 and place the pizza directly on the center of the rack. I like to use, like, I'll sit it on something like this, but over the cookie sheet. So that's what I'm gonna do. How's everyone been? I hope everybody is safe and sound and healthy after the new year, and nobody's had any type of serious tragedies. And that is definitely my prayer for you guys. I think that I want to, like, maybe clean the last bit of makeup brushes that I have, because it's like nothing like getting the year started and having your affairs in order. I do have a huge clothing declutter, but because my car is already in shambles, my car is so messy. It's been messy for a while, but with the holidays, it's gotten even messier. I have no more room to sit anything in there to take. So I was supposed to be dropping off some pants to my church. They were going to distribute it to the homeless. And I have a lot of things that are, what do you call it, they're new, gently used, and a lot of stuff with the tag still on it. I feel like with the new year starting, it's, for me, I don't think New Year's resolutions per se work, but I have some challenges that I would like to overcome or challenge myself to do, which are just some little things like, I know I look terrible. For instance, I want to organize my skincare. That's really important to me at this point because a lot of it will expire soon, if not already expired. So I'm going to be taking the time to go through that and get to using those products. I'm trying to put myself on a absolute no buy. That's going to be very difficult for me, but I feel like I can do it if I just don't watch certain YouTubers talking about these things, or if I stay out of the beauty section in stores and stay out of Ulta, then I'm sure I can find a way to not buy stuff I don't need. For instance, back before the pandemic, when fashion magazines were, like, readily available, I would buy a fashion magazine, and usually the advertisement there would be talking about different products, and I would like to try them out, so I would buy them. And then I would have, like, beauty subscriptions where I would get those type of things also. But at this point, I don't have any beauty subscription. There aren't any fashion magazines to buy to be enticed by the paper, the advertisement. And then on top of that, I need to stay strong and use what I have. I have quite a bit, and I did spend money on it, so it's like I don't want to throw it away. I did do some decluttering before the end of the year and got rid of some of my makeup, and it's so weird how you're not always ready to let stuff go, and then when you rummage through your stuff and try to clean it out, then you notice that there are times you can let stuff go that you thought you can never let go. I do have a sort of like a collection of stuff that is sentimental for whatever reason. So I have it all piled up in a clear container, a clear box. So it's like stuff that it just has such good memories attached to them. So I don't throw them away or give them away, but for the most part, I'll pack up the stuff, and I've given stuff to Jade to either use or to give to her friends or share with a friend or whatever she wants. So I was just trying to talk with the intro before I put the pizza in the oven. And then after I get this pizza done, of course, I have other clips of things that I prepare for myself as cooking for one person. So I will be adding those clips and we'll have a full video. As soon as it cools down a bit, I'm going to shimmy it onto this cookie sheet and then cut it up. You know what? Maybe I'll just use this. This is just a ceramic slab that I got from the hardware store. And I use it as more counter storage. But I guess I'm going to slide the pizza in there, and then I bet I can cut it up very easily. So I'm excited. Gonna figure out what drink I'm gonna have with this. I've been really into this drink right here, the cran grape. So I might just make myself some of this with a glass with lots of ice in it. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and get the one I started on because I don't want to fool with this. I have 2 of these ice trays from Amazon, not just one. And I put purified water in them only, basically. Pick this up. And I'm going to get one more ice cube and put it in there. So good. It's like that thing that just quenches your thirst, that thing that you just didn't know you needed. Look at that. Cool. So we have burnt pizza here that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Let me see if I can cut across some of this burnt, because I know I'm not going to eat the burnt. So we're going to get rid of that. And we're definitely not eating that part. And we're going to go ahead and... Man, I tell you, this ceramic plaque is perfect. We're going to cut right through here because this part's not so burnt, but that part is. So I think I've gotten rid of all the burnt pieces. All right. Oh, wait, shoot, I should probably cut it in half again, right? So glad I thought to do it on this thing. All right, bon appetit. I'm not going to be making sugar cookies today, only because I'm not willing to prolong this cleanup. But since I did take the pots and pans out, I went through them and going to put them back in a more organized way. I'm just wrapping up this meal. I turned up the fire high because I wanted all the oil that it had accumulated from the fat of the steak to absorb away. I basically just put two steaks in here. They had a lot of fat on them, so I put it on low, covered it with the lid, and by the time I looked around, it had about almost an inch of oil built up in the skillet. And they had a nice seasoned taste, so I decided to help absorb the oil that kind of fry the potato wedges in there also. So it's going to have the flavor of the steak. So in essence, I'm having steak and fries for dinner. Today I marinated the chicken thigh. I'm just cooking up the chicken thighs. What I did is season it, like I said, marinated it for a little while. And then the skin I left on it to render fat to the skillet because I didn't want to add fat or oil in it. And I knew that this skillet is a non-stick skillet, so nothing was going to stick. So basically I just put it in there, and here you can see the skin on some pieces right here. And that's what's causing the fat in the skillet. I didn't add any fat to it. Did that on purpose. And I'm trying to figure out a side to have with it. And I can't think of anything. If I feel like it later, I might put the black-eyed peas on. If I do, I will go ahead and show that. And then along with making some rice or some quinoa just to have sides ready for the week. This is what I'm fixing for dinner.